Hi, Pat. How'd you acquire this? How'd you acquire this? Cambridge glass. It's got a label on the bottom. What does that mean? Murano. There's a lot of money right here, and she doesn't know it. I'm Dr. Lori. This is the Antique Appraisal Comedy Show. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're back in Texas. I think it's year 10, but we're not sure. It's been a long time. I don't know. You probably know me from Netflix, the History Channel, Pawn Stars Do America, Auction Kings, Discovery, and my YouTube channel, which kicks them all. Right, we've been very, very blessed. Taught a lot of people how to make a lot of money, thrifting, looking at yard sales, going into their heirloom antique attics, looking at stuff. You should know I have a PhD from Penn State. My undergraduate degrees are from the University of Michigan in World History. Yay, go blue. And got to do that every single time. And Wesleyan University, where I have a master's. I'm going to appraise your stuff. We're going to have some laughs. We're going to have some fun. Are you happy to be here, Texas? That doesn't sound like big Texas to me. Yeah, that's Texas. All of these objects are going to be appraised based on current actual sales records where a similar piece has sold. Not a list price on eBay. Oh, look what I found on my phone. I'm in this thrift store and I found this on my phone. And it's selling for this. It's worth $1 million. They can list it at anything. That's a list, a wish, a price, a dream. That's what it is. Okay? I want you to know what people are really paying when they actually, tap the card, write a check, use cash. Hi, Pat. How'd you acquire this? His mother-in-law. You're related? Yeah, sort of, I married him at some point. My younger years, I wasn't thinking. I'm single. I'm still thinking. Anyway, etagé. These, of course, are the lovely, what are called bouquet vases of the late 19th century. This one is called cranberry glass. Do you see the cranberry color? And also you'll notice what are called serpentine or tulip elements. This is applied ornament as well, all blown, mouth-blown glass. This particular piece is in gorgeous condition. I like it a lot. Now, so it's been in your family a long time. Do you have children? You have children they didn't break this? No, amazing. How about pets? The cats are very curious. 1880s, 1895 is when it was made. It's American made. Value on that piece, $425. That's retail, based on a sales record where a similar piece has sold. They're rare. They're cranberry glass, which a lot of people collect. That's where the value is. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's talk about some more glass. Couple of things. When you touch the glass, close your eyes, touch the glass. If it's smooth, it's pressed glass. How'd you acquire it? Where are you?
I got it at a garage sale.
What made you buy it? You like the color. I bought it because I liked it. It's very important for you to think about liking it, but I want you to like things that are of high value. How much did you pay?
$1.
What's your first name?
Chris.
Did you negotiate, Chris? They let you pick the price and you picked $1. What happened to free, Chris? What happened to free? Can I have it for free? Chris forgot about free. All right. What is it? American-made, New Jersey, made in Wheatland, which is near Vineland, New Jersey. It is around a mold. There's many of them out there. Looking for grapes is always a good thing when it comes to glass. Why? Most of the patterns that are most desirable and collectible feature grapes. So this particular piece, $1. You said, can I have it for $1?
Yes.
How much do you think it's worth? 15 is what it's worth. Yeah, I know. So $1 is a lot. So free would have been better. You work for your wife? That's not a bad thing. Who are you? Are you media? Media. You're Tony's media. These are the media people. They don't tell you really who they are. They just start taking pictures of you. And they usually get me on this side. Not my best side. Anyway, how many of you drove a long way to get here? How long? Half hour? That's not long. 4 hours from where? Dallas. That's where the hair's really big. I've been to Dallas. But I'll tell you, that whole Sam Houston thing and the Parkway and stuff, you don't want to do that. I just sit in the rental car like, don't kill me, don't kill me. I don't know how you people do it. And everybody has this big, huge truck. It is big, it is big. The minis, you notice how the Cooper minis, they're not here. No, those people aren't selling it. You have a Cooper mini here? Oh, that's because you're media. That's why, the media people. So you've got this. Is it crystal? How do you know? It's clear, and what else is it? Heavy. It's heavy. It's clear and it's heavy. Crystal clear and heavy, weighty. This is nice, an ashtray. Now, you don't have to use it as an ashtray, even though it has these little things for a cigarette, right? You don't have to use it as an ashtray, but it's an ashtray. Are ashtrays more or less desirable than they were 10 years ago? More. Why? Vaping, right? Anything. Even though you're not really doing the same thing as you would with a cigarette with the ashes, anything that you can put something down in. Sort of like a trinket box that also could be related to tobacco anna and such. How much did you pay for it? $2 was very good value on that one is 10. Not bad. Look how nice this is. Look at the curve of this neck. That's a beautiful curve. How is it made? Is it blown glass? Is it pressed glass? Is it fused glass? Blown glass, right? That curve, beautiful. What's it used for? Candy dish, right? And then it's got, of course, these nice flecks, right? These nice golden flecks. Yeah. It's got a label on the bottom. What does that mean? Murano. Not in the style of Murano, but actual Murano. Murano, 1970s. You start to see more of this white with the gold flecks by the early part of the 1970s. What do you think it's worth? $45 for a piece of Murano glass from Italy, made in one of the furnaces that dates back to the 1200s, right? And you're saying a lousy 45 bucks. You can't even fill up one of those big trucks with gas for 45 bucks. What do you, well, although your gas is lower than it is at my house. Oh, I forgot, 75 bucks. Beautiful. Good for you. What'd you pay? 8. You paid 8, you thought it was worth 45, and it's worth 75. Yeah, not bad. This is a shepherd and blowing a horn. Where do we get this? Yeah, but I don't remember the shepherd blowing the horn. The drummer boy, yeah. But what about this guy? He's a shepherd, obviously. These were sold at Kresge's department store and McCrory, McClellan. Do you remember those department stores? Way, way back in the 1930s and 40s. And this guy, I think, goes to another set like, I don't know, International Musicians or something. It's a different set. Doesn't go with the Holy Family. It doesn't go with the big manger. You could shoot him in there for like music in the background if you want, but he's not supposed to be here. I know, you're thinking of Antiques Roadshow, and you thought this PhD, she couldn't possibly be fun. Not possible, because she has all these degrees. They're boring people, those PhDs. She's going to do what, you know, all those British guys do on Roadshow. Oh, it's very interesting. It's so fascinating. I never do that. I've never seen one like it. I've seen a lot like it. A lot. Those people are so boring. Oy. That show's still on. Somebody's still watching it. I don't know, somewhere. $3, $3, $5. Baby Jesus gets $5. Mona, my girl, he is worth more than the other 2 people. Because he's the savior of the Lord, of the world. He is. That's him. This guy, I'm telling you what. You know, you get Mona in Houston. I come back just to see Mona. Mona's been following me for years. I mean, years. And I got to tell you, I see Mona and I just start giggling because it's always something. And then her lovely husband is always like, yeah, that's Mona. I know, that's just how it is. Look at him, he's just like, hands up. He's like, I know, Dr. Lori, I got it. Lay off the junk stuff, even if it's Christian. You could like it, it's okay, you get to like it, but you're not gonna be a millionaire on this. I'm trying to make you a millionaire, I've been working on it for years. Although that chair you sent me the picture of on the website, I made you money there. I know you sold that. That thing was gorgeous. She got an appraisal from me and she sold it. Right? I know. She got it out of the trash. She had it reupholstered. She sent me that picture. It was a good deal, you. So that's a pass. I'm sorry. God bless. And, you know. All right. How about this, Mona? Well, I got you. What are you doing with the dead animal things? I know it's a pipe. I just get like, you know, it's snakes and salamanders. It came from a box. It didn't come from a box. It came from the ground. It's a snake. And you blow it. Kind of like this guy who's blowing the horn. They're together. Maybe they're a group. Oh, awful. Why'd you buy it? You figured it's Native American? Did you let her do this? You let her do this in public. You let her husband sitting there like, I don't even try. I'm done. I don't want to talk. I'm not talking today. He's not talking to me today. He hugged me when I came in, though. Your husband gave me a nice big hug. He smells delicious. If you're near her husband, go take a whiff. He smells delicious, that man. He does. Look at his head. He's like this in the audience. He's holding his head. He's like, make me get out of here. Why'd you bring me to see this crazy Italian woman? There you go. Why made you buy it? What else was in the box? You didn't buy it for this, did you? Oh, you bought it for the Corningware, so you bought the box and this was in the Corningware. But the snake wasn't alive at the time in the Corningware. It's a snake pipe. How old is it? Did you see how much lower my voice got? Did you see what just happened there? There's a lot of money right here and she doesn't know it. There's $450 of money in this. It's Sioux. It's Sioux Native American. It is broken. In good condition, it's $800. So your husband's like, I got glue. Cambridge glass. Do you like it? I think it's beautiful too. It's hand painted with some gilding. Beautiful. Do you have the loop? How many of you have the loop and you'd make money with the loop? I know. It's very important because it's a money magnet because it'll show you at 10-time magnification what you actually have. Some losses, some damage, but not bad. Cambridge glass is this nice satin glass, and it has a pontil, a sharp mark at the bottom, which means the blowpipe has been actually cut off, right? I think this piece dates probably 1930s, 1950s. And how did you acquire it, honey? And what's your name? How much thrifting do you do, Chelsea? Whenever you can? What are you doing that's stopping you from 24/7 thrifting? What is stopping you? Children, a full-time job? What's the problem? Where's the obstacle? Oh, and grad school. Grad school, a full-time job, and children. Oh, gosh. Don't do any of that. Follow me. The kids will be fine. Don't worry. Kids will be all right. Follow me, and you can just not have to do any of that. What are you in grad school for? Masters in project management. Oh, well, you can manage projects, so you're okay with multitasking. I see. How much do you think this piece is worth? It's worth about $125. Why? If you see the gilt areas are a little bit faulty. So a picayune person like me would go, I won't give you $200, but I'll give you $125. How about this? Look at how sleek and streamlined. I like it. How'd we acquire it? Is this what you expected from the Antiques Appraisal Comedy Tour? Kind of. Have any of you been to the show before? Some of you have, and some of you haven't. Yeah. Hi, honey, how are you? Let me read your shirt. What does this say? The Queen is officially retired. If you want to talk, you'll be charged a consulting fee. I am with that. I am with that. Those are the people who go, I just have a question. I don't want an appraisal. I just have this question. Guess what that question is? So you spent $20 and you were the high bidder. What made you buy it? Is this mid-century? Did I tell you about my Italian aunts? My mother was one of 9. So she was number 4 of 9. So she had 5 sisters and a couple brothers. All the Italian aunts, they lived across the street, they lived down the thing, my grandmother lived over there, everybody, the clan. Everybody Italian, all on top of each other. You know how this goes, right? My Aunt Chris, who told the doctor when he told her, you got to stop smoking, Chris. You've been smoking since you were 17. You got to stop smoking. You're 2 packs a day. You got to stop smoking. She goes, I'm 98. I think I won this game. I'm not stopping. Right? This particular piece could have been on her television set because the good pieces weren't on the mantle in lower and middle class homes in the 1960s and 70s. They were on the TV set. Because there wasn't any mantle and any fireplace in those houses. There was a TV set, and that was the thing we were looking at. This piece is very nice. It is mid-century modern. It is American-made. It dates to about 1965 to about 1970. How much did you pay for it? 20. You got it at the online auction, and you bought it for the color, for the size, for the shape. All characteristics of the mid-century modern style, right? And it's a little small. My Aunt Chris would want it bigger because the Italians like it big, you know, like lasagna and eggplant, you know how it is. Yeah, yum. Value on this particular piece, just about $70. So 20, 40, 60, that's 3 times what you paid plus another $10. So what's that, 3.5 times? Oh, that's good. I did math there. Did you see me do math? Should be very impressed. I stink at math. Painting under glass.
I don't know. It was my name.
You see the velvet on the back? The 1940s. Always. Velvet on the back, 1940s. Why? They're using a lot of the materials that they would have used for backboards for World War II. Ah, who knew that? I knew that. Why? All those years in those smelly museums. That's how I learned that. This particular piece is a 1940s painting on board, which has then been actually framed under glass. Under glass framing a piece of oil on board, it will just start to flake. The fact that this has not flaked indicates to me that it's been somewhere cool, interestingly enough. So it hasn't been near in an attic, in a basement, near a fireplace. Where has it been? Closet. Okay, closets are good, because closets are dark, and closets are usually cool. How much is it worth? $250. How'd you acquire this, sweetie? The antique dealer had passed? So you bought it from a dead person?
Basically.
I'm confused now. So it was an estate sale?
Yeah.
And here you go. This is very nice, and this is the real deal.
I thought it was.
It is. How did you know? Did you have the loop? Same person who printed the Mabels printed this. Yeah, nice. How much do you think it's worth? How much did you pay from the antique dealer who's dead? 25 with the frame? The frame's worth 25. What's the print worth? I would guess around 300. And I'd be right. 325 includes the frame. Now, you could list it higher. Just make sure you don't take anything lower than my appraised value. It's a lithograph. It's not a banjo. Looks like a banjo, but it's not. Hi, how are you? You're good. How's my friend Jose Altuve doing? He's good, man. Those guys are very good. I won't tell you that my father played for the New York Yankees. I won't tell you that. Sorry. They grow us up like that in New England. You're in Connecticut, you got two choices. You got the New York Yankees or you got the Boston Red Sox, and nobody's going to root for the Boston Red Sox over the New York Yankees. I'm sorry. How'd you acquire this? Did you ever use it? The beds don't get too warm, too cold down here, do they? This piece dates to the late 19th century, 1875 to 1895. And retail value, what do you think it's worth? $100? About $125. There's more to come from Conroe, Texas.